They say monsters don't fear anything until the night a wolf met Dracula under a blood-red moon. The villagers never stepped into Black Hollow Forest after sunset, not because of stories, but because of what they had seen. Animals torn apart, trees clawed open like flesh, and sometimes footprints that started human and ended as something else entirely. But on one night every year, the forest changed, the moon turned red, and the air itself felt alive. A man named Elias stood at the edge of that forest, his breath shallow, his hands trembling. He wasn't there by accident. Tonight, he was the monster. The curse had followed him for years. Every full moon, his body twisted into something violent, something hungry. But this night felt different. He could feel it in his bones, in the way his heart pounded, not with fear, but anticipation. As the blood moon rose, Elias dropped to his knees. Bones cracked, skin tore. His scream became a howl, and within moments, the man was gone. Only the wolf remained, but the wolf wasn't alone. Deep within the forest, something older stirred. Dracula. He had felt it long before the transformation, the pulse of another predator entering his domain. For centuries, he had ruled the night, no rival, no equal, until now. A slow smile spread across his pale face as he stepped into the crimson moonlight. Finally, he whispered. The wolf moved first. Fast, silent, deadly. It leapt through the trees, guided by instinct, drawn towards something powerful, something unnatural. And then it saw him, a man standing still, calm, waiting, too calm. The wolf growled, circling him, muscles tense, eyes burning. Dracula didn't move. You smell of pain, he said softly, of anger, of a curse you do not understand. The wolf lunged, but Dracula was faster. In a blink, he vanished and reappeared behind the beast, his hand gripping its throat mid-air. The wolf crashed into the ground, snarling, clawing, fighting. This wasn't prey. This was war. The forest erupted. Claws slashed through bark. Trees splintered. The wolf charged again, landing a brutal strike across Dracula's chest. For a moment, silence. Then Dracula laughed. The wound healed instantly. Is that all? His eyes darkened, and suddenly he wasn't alone. Shadows twisted around him, forming shapes, faces, whispers, memories, not his own. The wolf hesitated, and that hesitation cost him. Dracula struck, fast, precise. His hand pierced through the wolf's side. A howl tore through the forest. But something changed. The wolf didn't fall. Instead, it stood taller, stronger, its eyes no longer wild, but focused, human. Somewhere inside the beast, Elias was waking up, and he was angry. The wolf attacked with a new force, calculated, relentless. It anticipated Dracula's movements, countered his speed, matched his brutality. For the first time in centuries, Dracula stepped back. "You're learning," he said, almost impressed. But the air shifted again, because something else was rising. Not the wolf, not the vampire, but the curse itself. The ground trembled, the blood moon pulsed, and both creatures felt it. A third presence, ancient, watching, hungry. The wolf froze. Dracula turned slowly. From the darkness between the trees, something moved. Not flesh, not shadow. Something older. Something that didn't belong to either of them. For the first time, Dracula looked uncertain. The creature didn't attack. It simply watched, as if judging them, as if deciding which one deserved to live. The wolf growled low. Dracula narrowed his eyes, and without a word, they understood. This was no longer a duel. This was survival. They turned, not against each other, but toward the thing in the dark. The forest went silent. Then chaos exploded. Claws, shadows, screams that didn't sound human or animal. The fight was no longer seen, only heard. Branches snapping, flesh tearing, something laughing in a voice that echoed through the soul. And then silence. By dawn, the villagers returned. Carefully, fearfully, the forest looked untouched. No bodies, no blood. Only one thing remained. Footprints. 2 sets, leading in, and none coming out. But sometimes, on quiet nights, if you listen closely, you can still hear it. A low growl and a soft, distant laugh. Together, some monsters don't destroy each other. They recognize something worse and learn to survive together. If you were there, who do you think truly survived that night? The wolf, Dracula, or something far worse? If this story stayed with you, if it made you feel something you can't explain, share your thoughts below. I'm reading everyone.